Our message to the House of Lords is to see sense before it's too late. Do not allow this bill to go through. It's not just a few people who've got concerns. There are a majority of people in the House of Lords. They've got real concerns and they should be voting with their concerns rather than party politics. And this bill has got to be scrapped. Yes, there have been changes, but we've said all along you're going to get changes, but they will not change the fundamental things that are wrong in this bill. And we want this bill scrapped in the House of Lords.
It's a huge bill. The government has rushed it through the House of Commons. There has been no real opportunity for debate or scrutiny of some of the very key parts of that bill, and this is where we're holding out high hopes that the House of Lords will actually take the time to sit down and give it serious consideration.
I would say to the peers, be stronger than your colleagues in the Commons here, basically. You know, there's been a failure to address a number of the key issues, particularly around privatisation and competition. And I think you really need to accept what this bill is about, which is about breaking up the NHS as an institution and hacking it off, selling it off to the lowest bidder and the company that's liable to make the most profit out of it. And I think you need to stand strong and actually throw this bill out.
The message to the peers is please, please, please do not damage the NHS with this bill. You have to read it and see it for what it really is, not the PR stunt that the coalition government have been pulling the clouds over people's eyes and saying it's just about giving more control to the GPs. It isn't about giving control to GPs, it is about opening up privatisation within the NHS. Lots of people in the cabinet can afford private healthcare. They're millionaires. They don't know what it's like for real people out there who use and rely on the NHS every day of their life. And the peers in the House of Lords need to look at what it's like for everyday patients.
Not only do I love working in the NHS and have done for nearly 3 decades, but my parents need the NHS, my children need the NHS, and I'm going to need the NHS. And I'm very frightened this might be the end of the NHS.